Hi, it's Tim Byers of Motley Fool Rule Breakers and Motley Fool Supernova. And I think the other studios besides Walt Disney have got to be thinking about new ways to get comic book characters up on the big screen. They must, right? I mean, we're talking about $680 million in receipts for the first 2 weekends for Iron Man 3. That's a huge number. It's not as big as the Avengers, but it's really close. Disney has all but cornered the market on the big tent comic book film. The lone exception, I think, would be the Time Warner franchise for Batman, because The Dark Knight was such a huge success. It was a $1 billion film. The Dark Knight Rises was also a big success. But for the most part, Disney is now churning out, blockbuster after blockbuster in this genre. Warner can't just sit on the sidelines and allow Disney to dominate this, nor, frankly, can News Corp, which owns the rights to Marvel's X-Men franchise and the Fantastic Four franchise, or Sony, which is making a sequel to The Amazing Spider-Man. Sony owns all the film rights to the Spider-Man franchises. So if we're going to see more comic book films, what are the characters we're most likely to see up on the big screen? So I'm a fan. You guys know that, especially if you've seen any of my videos. I think that the Flash is an obvious one. The Scarlet Speedster from DC Comics is an easy choice. And what makes this interesting and what makes these studios more likely to greenlight a film like The Flash is the technology's caught up. Look at what happened in Iron Man 3 and the rescue scene coming out of Air Force One. That's amazing. So making somebody who can run, faster than the speed of sound isn't so crazy anymore. The technology's there. Visual effects artists are amazing. Two others that I think are really, likely. Doctor Strange with Kevin Feige of Marvel Studios has talked about as a real possibility here soon. The Sorcerer Supreme of Earth. We already have a fascination with the occult and magic, and so Doctor Strange is just a natural choice. And then again from DC, I'd say Aquaman. That's another one from Warner, and not the Aquaman you might remember if any fans of the HBO series Entourage are out there. They did sort of a spoof of that, in which the main character sort of launched to stardom on an Aquaman film. I think we could have a real Aquaman film with a lot of interesting special effects involving sea monsters in the ocean. Really interesting stuff. The technology's there. Visual effects artists are geniuses. And I think these studios are going to take advantage of it. But that's what I think, and I want to know what you think. So please weigh in using the comments box below. And thanks for watching. I'm Tim Byers of Motley Fool Rule Breakers and Motley Fool Supernova. Fool on.